Okay, all right. So we discussed permutation. So in the permutations, we have actually two types. One is linear permutation. Linear permutation and there is circular permutation. Circular permutation. So linear permutation means if nothing is mentioned means permutation means linear permutation only. Permutation means linear permutation. For circular permutation, they will mention. Circular permutation, it will be mentioned. Otherwise, to understand it's only linear permutation. So here we are discussing linear permutation. So what we discussed is n different objects are there, n different objects are given. Now number of permutations of R objects from n objects. Okay, R object permutations is we discussed npr, that is n factorial by n minus r factorial. Okay, this is what we discussed permutation. And of course, we discussed addition principle also, multiplication principle also we discussed. So now, so here you should note few points are there, important points here. So first, based on NPR, NPR equal to n factorial by n minus r factorial. So number one is here, let's consider n different objects are there, right? Now, out of which R object permutations we are discussing, R object permutations. So now when you see R object permutations, what you should do, you need to arrange in R blanks. This is same as arranging in R blanks. Okay, first blank can be arranged in n ways, right? And the second blank can be arranged in n minus 1 ways, third blank n minus 2 ways. We discussed this one, so on up to last rth blank. Rth blank can be arranged in n minus r minus 1. This is n minus r minus 1 ways. So therefore, this what we can do is here we can do this one. N if you keep aside, this is from n minus 1. N keep aside n minus 1. Okay, n minus 1, n minus 2, so on up to n minus r plus 1. So, but here you can multiply n minus r factorial divided by n minus r factorial. So what you can write from here also you can write n into, you can write here n minus 1 factorial, n into n minus 1 factorial by n minus r factorial. Okay, this one you can write, but this one you can write as n into n minus 1 factorial by n minus 1 minus r minus 1. This is same. So which is n into n minus 1 p r minus 1. Okay, this is, so that means what I would say is here, if you substitute, if you see now npr, what you can write, n into n minus 1 p r minus 1. This one you can write. This equal to what you can write again, same way, n into n minus 1 into n minus 2 p r minus 2. This way you can write. Okay, this way you can write. This is one formula, that is note 1. See, and here, and you can understand, of course, very easily also. Okay, n different objects are given, or different object permutation. So first blank you can fill. So here blanks are there. First blank you can fill in n ways, and remaining r minus 1 blanks, okay, r minus 1 blanks with n minus 1 objects, how many ways you can fill r minus 1 blanks with n minus 1 objects is n into, this n is there, already one blank I filled. Okay, if I fill a blank, then what I left with r minus 1 blanks. So in r minus 1 blanks, I have to arrange n minus 1 objects. Number of ways of arranging n minus 1 objects in r minus 1 blanks is n minus 1 p r minus 1. So that is the thing here. సరే ఇప్పుడు చెప్పేది ఏంటి అంటే ఫస్ట్ నోట్ 1, number one point what we discussed is number of permutations of n different things. Number of permutations of n different things taken r at time NPR, that is n minus n factorial by n minus r factorial. So, but the second point what I told is the first blank is filled in n ways. Remaining n minus 1 objects you can fill in r minus 1 blanks in n minus 1 p r minus 1 ways. Okay, this is second thing I told. Okay, now let's take third thing. What is that here? NPN. What is NPN means? NPN means n factorial by n minus n, 0 factorial. Okay, NPN is nothing but n factorial by n minus n, 0 factorial, NPR formula. Okay, which is nothing but we know n factorial. Now I told you, why 0 factorial is 1. One reason I told, but another reason is this is matching to the convention. Means what it is, by taking this we are getting everything is perfect, no error by taking a 0 factor. Here, okay, let's take now 10 different objects we have. 10 different objects we have. What we want is we have to arrange. So number of permutations of 10 different objects taken all at a time. Okay, taken all. Okay, taken all. Okay, so 10 different objects. So that means what? 10 different objects you have to arrange them on line, right? So that means 10 blanks I have to fill. First blanks 10 ways, second blank 9 ways, third blanks 8 ways, 7 ways, 6. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So this is what is 10 factorial. Okay, but here this 10 factorial equal to what you can write is 10 factorial by 10 minus 10. Taken order time, 10 factorial by 10 minus 10 factorial. We can write this. That is nothing but what? 10 factorial by 0 factorial. So, but then, therefore, this formula is even satisfied by taking all at a time. So that is how 0 factorial you can take as 1. Okay, this is permutation. Okay, this is okay. All right. So then so this one is number of permutations of n different things taken all at a time is n factorial. Directly you can write. You need not do anything. 10 factorial. Here in this case 10 factorial. Number 4. So now let's here let's take one important idea. So n different objects, again you have n different objects. Okay, but here what I want is in this now number of permutations in which a particular object is always present. Okay, another is number of permutations in which a particular object is always absent. Hope you understand. That means number of permutations. See, number of n different objects are given. You need R object permutation, right? R object permutation you want. What I'm saying is I'm considering two cases. One particular object is there. So for example, okay, for example, you have 10 different objects. 10 different objects. What are those 10 different objects? 1, 2, 3, so on up to 10 numbers. Okay, 10 different objects. In which now what I want is 4 object permutations I want. 4 object permutations I want. 10 different objects are there in which 4 object permutations I want. So here these 4 object permutations are 2 types. What are those 2 types? So in which 3 is present. Okay, 4 object permutations in which 3 is always present. That means number 3 is always present. 3 is always absent. Please understand this properly. Absent. So 3 should be. Now 4 object permutation I want. 4 objects. That means 4 blanks. Number of permutations of 10 different objects taken 4 at a time. In which 3 is present. 3 is present means what? 3 is present means what? 3, I should arrange 3 here. First I should arrange, where I should arrange 3? Either first blank or second or third or fourth. Some way it should be there. 3 should be present. That means either first place or second or third or fourth. So 3 can be arranged in 4. 3 can be arranged in how many ways? 4 ways. Understand? 3 can be arranged in 4 ways. One of the 4 blanks you are filling with 3. So that can be done in 4 ways. And next work is what? Now 3 blanks will be left. Okay, here now 10 different objects are there. Out of 10 different objects, one object I selected, right? Okay, one object I arranged in 4 blanks. That can be done in how many? Sorry, that is the 3, right? 3. Number 3 should be present. So number 3 I arranged. So now what is left now? Now how many? 9 objects are there. 9 objects are there. Now 3 blanks are there. So 9p3 ways you can arrange. Please understand. So these are what number of permutations in which 3 is always present. So what I want next? 3 is always absent. 3 is always absent means what I should do? 3 should not come. 3 should not come means what? Only should take 9 objects. 3 should not come. Keep 3 at a side. Keep 3 aside. Then take out of 10 objects, take only 9 objects and arrange in 4 blanks. That is 9p4. So now if at all you see any permutation out of total number of permutations. Now total permutations how many? Total permutations in which 3 is present or not present. Total permutations is 10p4. Number of permutations of 10 different objects taken 4 at time 10p4. So out of this 10p4 of permutations, only 2 cases present. What are the 2 cases? When 3 is a number is there, number of permutations in which 3 is present and number of permutations in which 3 is not present. So number of permutations in which 3 is present. Okay, 3 is absent. First let's write 3 is not present plus number of permutations in which 3 is present. So will give you total number of permutations. That's all. When so only 2 types of permutations. So similarly here also. So number of permutations of n different objects taken r time npr. That is nothing but number of permutations in which a particular object like 3 there. So particular object is always present means what? Present means what I should do? R blanks. Out of R blanks, 1 blank I should fill. Na? 1 blank I should fill with this particular object. This particular object I should fill in R blanks. How many ways I can fill a object in R blanks? So R ways. Any one of the blank I can fill. So R ways. So into n minus 1 objects will be left. Then I have to arrange in R minus 1 blanks. That is n minus 1 PR minus 1. Or number of permutations in which a particular object is always absent. Absent means remove it off. Okay, keep it aside. Keep that object aside. And then n minus 1 objects you have to fill in R blanks. That is n minus 1 PR. So this is one formula. NPR formula is this. Okay, this you can prove in 2 ways. One is you can write this formula. You take RHS you take and write the formula, NPR formula, and then you can prove NPR. That is there in textbook also. Okay. So here, okay, of course. So I'm going to tell you one important thing now. Very, very important, very, very important point. One thing is now let's say n different objects are there. You have to fill in R blanks. Okay. Number of ways of filling n different objects in R blanks is nothing but everybody knows NPR. Okay. I gave example also. N equal to if you take 10 blanks, no blanks you take no blank. Blanks you take 4 blanks. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4 blanks. So 10 different objects we have, you have to fill in 4 blanks. Okay, how many ways you can fill? First blank, 10 ways. 10 different objects are there, na? First blank, 10, any one of them you can arrange. So second blank, only 9 ways because one object is lost. Third, 8 ways. 7 ways. That is what 10, that is what is nothing but 10p4. Alright, this is 10p4. But here, yeah, this is one thing. So here, what is left here? That means 6 objects. 6 objects are left. Okay, 6 objects are left. That means in each permutation only 4 objects are used and 6 objects left. So then, but here n, now let's say n blanks are there. Understand, n blanks are there. Now R objects are there. R objects are there. Okay, understand, n means what? 10 blanks. 10 blanks are there. What you have is R objects. R equal, let's say 4 objects we have, only 4 objects. So your question is number of ways of same question, number of ways of filling, 10 blanks, 10 blanks with 10 blanks with 4 objects. 4 objects is what, 4 objects is this also 10p4. This also 10p4. Why? So because here, we have 10 blanks. You see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So now here only 4 objects are there. First object you have to take. Where you have to fill? It's not that you have to fill in the first blank. No, you can fill in any blanks because 10 blanks you have to fill 4 objects. 4 objects you can fill in any one of the blank, right? So first blank you can fill in any one of the blank 10 ways. Please understand this process. Okay, here what is left? 6 objects left. What here will be left? Okay, 6 blanks will be left. 6 blanks will be left. But which blanks are those? You don't. 6 blanks will be left. Understand process properly. So number of ways of filling 10 blanks with 4 objects. So that means what I should do is, now I have to take an object. 4 objects are there. I have to take an object and I have to fill in any one of the 10 blanks. That means what? 10 ways. Okay, you may put here or here or here. That means, okay, in 10 blanks, one object, how many ways you can put? 10 ways. Yes or no? First way, you may put in first blank or second or third or fourth, 10 ways. And one object is gone. One blank is also gone. Now 9 blanks are there. Second object, how many ways you can put? 9 ways. Third object, how many ways you can put? 8 ways because 8 blanks are left. Now 3 objects arranged, 3 blanks gone. Now one object is there. 7 blanks you can arrange in 7 ways. So this is also what? Into 6 factorial by 6 factorial. If you put, this is 10 factorial by 10 minus 4. 6 factorial is 10 minus 4. So this also 10p4. This also 10p4. So here you should not get confused. What is left here? Here objects will be left. Here what is left? Blanks will be left. But both are same. So like that. So you have an example here. A person has 5 sons, and he has 4 schools. 4 schools near him. 4 schools near him. So the number of ways of admitting these 5 sons into 4 schools. Okay, so that okay, well, let's take 4 sons in 5 schools. Okay, 5 schools. So that so number of ways of admitting these 4 sons into 5 near school, 5 schools, so that no 2 children sent to the same school. So that no 2 children go to same school. That is a condition. Okay, no 2 children should go to the same school. What I should do here is so that no 2 children go to the same school. Now, what is the process? Actually, what is the process? First son, you can put in any one of the 5 schools. Second son, you can put in any one of the 4 schools, because that school which you joined the first child should not be joined the next child, right? First child you sent to one school, that school you should keep aside because no 2 children should go to the same school, right? So second child 4 ways, 4 schools. Third child only 3 schools left now, 3 ways. Fourth child only 2 schools left. That is what, nothing but 5 factorial only. So here this means what is there? What happened here? Here 4 sons you arranged in 4 schools. That means 1 school is left. 1 school you did not send any child to 1 school. Okay, 1 school is left here. And the second one, the person has 5 sons. Okay, 5 sons he has. Okay, this you have. Okay, no, this is not required. Okay, no problem. This is okay. This is all right. I think we understand this one. Okay. Okay, then next. This is an important idea. Okay, now let's take a few examples here in from textbook. Hope you got this one. Okay, all right. Yeah. Yes. Some things here I told you, this is number of permutations of n different things taken all n at time is n factorial. This is number one point. Another thing is number of permutations of n different things taken n minus 1 at a time. If you see this one, n factorial by n minus 1 factorial. Right, this is n minus 1 factorial, which is nothing but n factorial by 1 factorial, which is nothing but n factor only. Both are same. Why? Why? Why both are same? Why both are same? Because here, let's take an example. So very interesting facts are there. So you need to understand. Now let's take 4 different objects. Let's take. Now 4 objects. Let's take 4 objects. So number of permutations of 4 objects taken all at time is 4 factorial, right? So, but number of permutations of 4 objects taken 3 at a time. Taken 3 at a time. Please understand this. Taken 3 at a time. So now when you take 3 at a time, what will happen is 1, 2, 3. 3 objects we have. So 3 have to take 3 at a time. So first blank 4 ways, second blank 3 ways, third blank 2 ways. Right. This is also 4 factorial, you see. Or you have this is also 4 factorial, this is also 4 factorial. This point you observe that. So therefore, number of permutations of 5, let's say 5 different objects taken all at time is 5 factorial. Okay, here in this case 4 I have taken, but if you take 5, okay, 4 objects, 4 different objects taken 3 at a time is also 4 factorial. That also you see notice. Okay, so here now we have some textbook examples. So these examples now you can do yourself, but wantedly I am telling. Equation. Okay, already some people already done. Please listen again. Yesterday I told you, even if you have done it, even if you have done these examples, you please listen again. Okay, this is very important to discuss again and again. So equation. Now here what I want is find number of all 4 letter words that can be formed using the letters of the word equation. And how many of them begin with E and end with N, and begin with E and end with N. So here number one question is number of 4 letter words. This is first question. Number of 4 letter words. First question. Number of 4 letter words. No, 8. When 8 letters are there, number of 4 letter words is so 8P4. You need not write 8 into, but this is direct formula. No, 8 into 7 into 6 into 5. Okay, you need not. So that means you can of course take the blanks. 1, 2, 3, 4 blanks. 4 letter word and 4 blanks. So 8 letters, 8 ways, first blank, 7 ways, 6 ways, 5 ways. You can do like this, or you can use this formula also. No problem. So in this, no number. So first question is given that I am writing as second. Number of words. Okay, which start with E. Okay, E to started. Which start with E. Number of words which start with E. That should start with E. That means E should be fixed here. That means first blank can be arranged only one way. This blank can be arranged only one way. Why? Because E has to be fixed here. Now remaining 3 blanks. So how many? 7 letters in 3 blanks. 7, 6, 5. So this is 7 into 6 into 5, whatever comes. So the next number of words that end with N. End with N. N to end avali. Idu kuda same. So this you have to fix here. N you have to fix, that is one way. N you have to arrange here in this blank only N, one way only. Remaining 3 blanks you can arrange in 7 into, because one blank on, one number gone. So this is 6 into 5. So 7 into 6 into 5. So next, here another question is there. Okay, what are the other 4? What is that? Number of permutations begin with E and end with end with n. Okay, number of permutations in which begin with E, means E should be fixed. End with N should be fixed. Remaining two blanks, 6 letters. Okay, this is one way. This is one way. Remaining two blanks are there. Only 6 letters left because out of two, E and N gone. 6 letters in two blanks, 6 into 5 ways. So this is how we should do. Okay, next. Okay, next example, that is mixture. So here, mixture. Each and every example, each and every solved problem, please take serious. Okay, here what I want is number of permutation, 4-letter permutation, number of 4-letter words, right? 4-letter words in which 4-letter words in which X is present. Okay, another is 4-letter words in which X is absent. Already I told this, na? So very simple, 7 letters are there. What I want, X is present. Now 1, 4. I told you already. First you have to arrange X here. In 4 blanks, X can be arranged in 4 ways, right? X can be arranged either here one way, or here second way, third way, fourth way. Okay, X can be arranged in 4 blanks in 4 ways. Okay, X can be arranged in 4 blanks in 4 ways. And now X is gone, now blank is gone, and 6 letters you can arrange in 3 blanks in 6p3 ways. That is number of words in which X is always present is this much. And next question is what? This is the first question. What is second question? Second question is X is always absent. X is absent means what? X should not be arranged. So remaining 6 letters, now 6 letters in 6 blanks, 6 letters in 4 blanks, 6p4 ways you can arrange. So now if at all you take a permutation, okay, in any 4-letter permutation, X is either present or absent, only 2 cases. So therefore total number of permutations of 7 letters taken 4 at a time is 7p4. That is nothing but, so 6p4 plus 4 into 6p3. This is 7p4. Okay, this is also given as an example. Okay, we discussed that one. Okay. And here 5 boys and 4 girls. Okay, they should be arranged in a row so that row begins and ends with the boys, and begin with a boy and end with a girl. So another example is that, so wantedly I am discussing all these examples so that you will get clarity how I am doing. Okay, in the textbook also you do it again. So what I recommend is ఒక క్వశ్చన్ ఒకసారి వేయకండి, ఒక క్వశ్చన్ 4 సార్లు వేయండి మీరు. అంటే ఒకే రోజు కాదు, డిఫరెంట్ యాంగిల్స్ లో ఆలోచించి 2-3 సార్లు వేయండి. అప్పుడే మీకు క్లారిటీ వస్తుంది. లేకపోతే అంత అర్థమైనట్టే ఉంటుంది, మధ్యలో పోయిన తర్వాత తలకాయ నొప్పి ఏం అర్థం కాదు. ఓకే, అందుకని ఇవన్నీ చెప్తున్నాను. ఎందుకంటే మళ్ళీ నెక్స్ట్ వచ్చేది మళ్ళీ సేమ్ ఇట్లే ఉంటుంది, కానీ మనం వేరే రకంగా చేస్తాం, మళ్ళీ సేమ్ రాగానే అనిపిస్తుంది. దట్స్ డిఫరెంట్. సో దట్స్ వై లిజన్ కేర్ఫుల్లీ. Here number of ways of arranging 5 boys. Here we have 5 boys and 4 girls. Okay, in a row. Number of ways you can arrange 5 boys and 4 girls in a row is total 9. Total, your first question is number of ways of arranging 5 boys and 4 girls in a row. Okay, total 9 members in 9 factorial ways. That's first. But first is begins and ends with a boys. Okay, so now here 9 members, so 9 blanks, right? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 blanks. So it should begin with a boy and end with a boy. Please understand. Okay, next question is number of permutations of 9. These 9 people. Okay, if you arrange this 9, 4 boys and 5 boys and 4 girls in a row, the number of permutations in which no, it starts with boy and ends with boy. Okay, how many boys are there? 5 boys are there. 5 boys, what you should do now? 5 boys. 5 boys you have to arrange in 2 blanks. Understand? This can be arranged in 5 ways. Please understand, because now any one of the 5 boys you can arrange here. One boy should arrange here. 5 boys are there. 5 ways. Here this can be 4 ways. Understand this. And now here who should come here? Either boy or girl. There's no condition there. Only it should begin with boy, end with a Why? That's it. Here anyone can. That means remaining 7 people are there. 7 factorial ways you can arrange. So 20 into 7 factorial, understand this. Begin with a boy, end with a boy. Remaining 7 blanks, you can arrange anybody. Anybody. How many people are there? Here 3 plus 4, 7 people in 7 factorial ways you can arrange. That is end with begin with boy and end with boy. Next is what? Begins with a boy, ends with a girl. Begins with a boy. Okay, ends with a girl. So begins with a boy means first blank, how many ways I can fill? 5 ways. Second blank, how many ways I can fill this last blank? The 4 girls are there. 4 ways I can fill. Remaining blanks, how many ways I can fill all this? 7 factorial ways. This is also 20 into 7 factorial. Hope you got it. So next, some NPR questions are there. NPR. Okay, you have questions based on NPR. That I am not doing. Okay. Okay, here coming together. Question is come together, do not come together. Questions are there. What is that come together, do not come together? Okay, now you see. So find number of ways of arranging 6 boys and 6 girls in a row so that all the girls together, no 2 girls together, boys and girls come alternately. And now, okay, now let's see this example. So that is a 6th problem. Here 6 boys and 6 girls. Okay. Now 6 boys and 6 girls you have to arrange on a row. Let's say you have to arrange 6 boys and 6 girls in a row. How many ways you can arrange? Total 12. 6 boys, 6 girls, total 12. 12 members you can arrange in 12 factorial ways. But your question is, so how many of these 12 factorial ways all 6 boys are together? Number of permutations in which 6 boys together. Please understand. Okay, now అర్థమవుతుంది కదా. ఇక్కడ 6 boys 6 girls are there. So what you have to arrange them such a way that all 6 boys are together. Okay, నా మొత్తం ఇష్టం ఉన్నట్టు అరేంజ్ చేస్తే 12 factorial ways అరేంజ్ చేసుకోవచ్చు. 12 members ని 12 factorial ways అరేంజ్ చేయొచ్చు. రైట్ 12 blanks తీసుకొని అరేంజ్ చేసి 12 factorial వస్తాయి. అంటే 12 members ని ఒక రోలో మనం అరేంజ్ చేస్తే 12 factorial వస్తాయి. కానీ మనకి ఏం కావాలంట? In which 6 boys together, all 6 boys together. Girls can come anyway. What is the condition? 6 boys should be together. Next, boys and girls are not together. Please understand, not together. Here 6 boys and 6 girls are 6 boys and 6 girls are together. Meaning all boys together, all boys together, all boys together, and all girls together, all girls together. Please understand this. Okay, the next third question and fourth question is boys and girls come alternate. Okay, please understand these questions. Wantedly, I'm writing all this. First of all,